Get ready, you're about to be updated on the biggest entertainment stories this morning. Welcome to Tea Time. Thanks for joining us on the program. I'm Tokumbo Taiwo, together with my co-anchor, Ife Oshinkeye.
What's up, Tokumbo?
What's good?
I'm all right, man. It's been a while. Where's Lakbe?
Exactly. You're missing her already.
Yeah, so much.
Oh, so what's new this morning? Did you find anything online? Any new story or any new incidents?
Not today. I was hoping maybe you found something today.
Let me see. What was it? Did I find anything interesting? Yes, I think it was on the news this morning, actually. The dinosaur bones. Apparently, somebody saw dinosaur fossils in Mowe in Ogun State.
Yeah?
Yes, apparently. And experts were called to actually, because initially I was like, no, this can't be true, you know. But they said experts were called and that the story is still developing and that.
Oh, so it hasn't been confirmed that there are dinosaur
Well, they're saying
bones.
experts were called and the experts actually confirmed that there were dinosaurs. But the thing is, we need to know how they got there and if it's, you know, those are things that needs to be confirmed.
That's deep.
Exactly.
That's really deep, yeah.
Let me see. Was there anything else? I think that was it, really. Was anything?
Yeah, that's interesting enough. Trust me.
So, okay, on that note, I
like
get
to
the
see how
hint.
that
Moving
turns
on
out.
to our first story. Sex therapist Jaruma blasts Paul Okoye's wife, Anita, for seeking her help in private. I really don't understand what the problem is. It depends on, for me, I say the customer is always right, depending on if the customer wants privacy, fine. If the customer wants to come with, you know, come publicly is entirely up to them. And then one is that you're a sex therapist. There should be patient-client confidentiality. So if they want to, that's entirely up to them.
Yeah.
Also, this is, from what I can understand, but you can correct me if I'm wrong, from what I understand, it looks like this actually happened on social media. It's not like she went to the office and then she's trying to keep things private. So I'm like, she hasn't even come to your office and she's like maybe testing the water and then all of a sudden Jaruma is already blasting her for even via social media. So I'm like, how on earth do you get your clients in the first instance?
Because if I was a client and after she did that, I'll probably withdraw from that.
I would definitely, I would have withdrawn long time.
Because that just shows that you have no confidentiality. Because if I decide to follow your VIP, well, she said something in her defense, but to me, it still doesn't make sense. She said Anita Okoye was following her on a business page with a private account in a name that is not hers. Yes. So I'm still wondering how she got to know that that was Anita.
But even if she does that, that's entirely up to her.
Yeah. Then now you want to follow, then she wanted Anita Okoye followed our VIP page using our real name. So our problem is, look, you're following my business page, you're not using your name. That is, you're not proud to say you're associating with this brand. Then now the VIP one that I keep secret, that is private, that my clients share their success stories after they use my product and they put their pictures and their details there. You want to join that, and that one is exclusively for the rich. So I'm wondering why this whole thing had to be
but seriously,
a big deal.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, it's Anita's choice, whichever. And then if you have an issue with it, you should have raised it with Anita directly. Why does send her a DM to clarify matters?
And then
why
the fact
bring
that
it in the spotlight?
sex is a sensitive topic.
Exactly.
Anita is a married woman.
Hello.
Her husband is a celebrity.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
You know what I just feel she's doing? I think she's shaking the table. She's just trying to tell us that Anita is coming to her for help. Maybe Paul Okoye has some sexual problems.
You know. But the thing is, it can't be one-sided. If the couple are having sexual problems, then it should be both of them.
So maybe she's just trying to let that come out there, like, oh, everything is not so rosy in the
But my point is that, technically speaking, whether you're a sexual therapist, whether you're in the medical field, like we were saying, even lawyers have private, clients and professional confidentiality
But technically
agreements.
speaking, Anita Okoye is not a client.
No, but even so, even potential clients, because sometimes you like lawyers give, well, I don't know about here, but I know like in the UK, some lawyers will give you an hour absolutely free. And within that hour absolutely free, any information they give you is still confidential and they will not divulge any such information that you give them during that one are free.
In her case, she's not a medical doctor, so she can tell you, oh, she's not bounded by
but she's a therapist, which means she's in the medical field. If she's a sexual therapist, not just anyone can claim it.
Self-acclaimed medical, and she does herbs It's not like she went to school to learn how to make this thing. She does. She's a girl from the north, from Gombe State.
It gets interesting.
Yeah, she went
and let's even go by her real name, Hawa Mohammed.
Yeah, Hawa. So I don't even think is she even qualified enough to be a sex therapist? Now, what does it take to be a sex therapist?
Because I was like, how on earth did she even get that?
Yes, I think it's just some self-acclaimed thing. She's just a girl
that knows how to use the
herbs, and then she travels all over the world, goes to India, goes to Egypt, gets some natural stuff, put them together.
And I heard she studied in Turkey. Who knows? Maybe she got some of her herbs there.
Don't quote me, but I don't think she studied. What would that cause? Be sexualism?
No. I don't think it was that. I just saw that she studied there, but I don't think it was.
Yeah, I think she went to Turkey to study, to further her education, but she actually studied in Zaria. Abu Zaria, University of Zaria, I think.
It's ABU.
Yeah, Abu.
No, Abu, it's ABU. No one ever calls it Abu.
Are you sure no one?
Sorry,
okay,
no
I have
one.
people that call it
I
Abu.
stayed in the north, so I know they call it ABU. They never say Abu. Otherwise, Abu is a name in northern Nigeria.
Now go there to Allergy to Kumbo.
Allergy Ife. What were you saying about Hajia Hawa?
She went to ABU Zaria.
Oh my goodness. Ife never ceases to crack me up on the show. Anyway.
So she went to Abu Zaria and
ABU. I am not going to back down on that. ABU Zaria.
Okay, she went to ABU Zaria, and that's where she actually studied, and then she went to Turkey to further education, and then she travels around the world. She's been to Dubai, been to India, been to Egypt, and a lot of places, and then she gets herbs, mix them together, and give people to solve their sexual problems.
Yes.
So my question is, if Anita is going to this girl too, what is she doing there?
What is she doing?
There. Like, why is she consulting Hawa?
But the thing is, we've not even ascertained if that's really the case. You know, we don't know, because like Anita has not yet issued a statement. She hasn't even commented on social media, because if she had issued a statement and then commented on social media, we will understand exactly what Anita was trying to do. Do you think she was really sneakily trying to? Because I would have thought that if you really have a problem...
Regardless of what Anita was trying to do, it's really nobody's business. Because this is a business page. She's, okay, you said it's a VIP page. She's rich enough to be a member of your VIP page. So what is the problem? Oh, you're just sulking because she didn't come to your business page and associate with you like, oh, you're doing a great job, you want a pat on. Who would ask for a pat on the back?
I think since we're on the same page, maybe we'll be able to see where I'm coming from. Because I'm beginning to think, sorry?
Go on.
Yeah, I'm beginning to think this is a publicity stunt for Hawa or Jaruma or whatever her name is. Which is a publicity stunt, because from some of the pictures that I have seen of her, I think she's like a wannabe. Oh, I'm a celebrity. I am a superstar. That's the impression I'm getting.
Yeah, I totally agree with you on that one, because when I saw it too, I felt okay. It was totally unnecessary for you to come. Call out Anita on this, but at the end of the day, like you said, she's a wannabe celebrity. She films herself when she's walking in Kano, and then people are coming around, hey, my Ajia, and then she's nailing, and then she's showing them like, oh, I'm a superstar in the north. Come and try it in Lagos now. This is where the stars are.
Exactly.
You get me?
All right. I think on that note, we're going to. Should we agree that we're disregarding Jaruma?
Yeah, definitely Jaruma. And trust me, I won't come, and even if I have that problem, I won't come.
Never, ever. Before all of your business gets publicized.
Me a lesson, so I'm not going to consult you if I ever have
Who
that
knows
problem.
The kind of business that she has even put aside now because of this incident?
Yeah, of course. And I'm sure a lot of our clients would have spoken to her about this. Exactly. Like, why would you do that?
All right, enough of Jaruma. Time to take a quick break. When we return, we'll be bringing you scoop on the top female DJs. Don't go anywhere.
Could you please sign your autograph? Sorry, your signature.
My search is over. All I have ever wanted, I found in you. Everything that I need, I find it all here.
PlusTVAfrica.com, Nigeria's largest online mall.
Welcome back. It's tea time on Plus TV Africa, and we're about to bring you this scoop on DJ Cuppy, DJ Switch, and DJ Boony as they discuss the rise of female DJs. Okay, so I think this has been on the news for some time anyway, and it was on
Inside Africa
on CNN.
Yeah.
Let me let you go because it's like you were raring to go.
Oh no, not really. But I think it's a beautiful thing that we're having a lot of female DJs come out there. We have the likes. Okay, DJ Lambo is not part of this. We have. I
was surprised because I was going to say that out of what they should have brought DJ Lambo on this.
Well, she's very busy at the moment, so maybe.
So is that an excuse?
No, maybe that's part of the reason she wasn't available because she's on tour. The old Chocolate City, they're actually doing tours all around, so I can understand why DJ Lambo is not on this. But like you said, it's been a while, so I don't know about when they did this.
You mean DJ Lambo?
No, I'm talking about this report on CNN. Has been out for a while. So I think it's a beautiful thing in a male-dominated industry where the men are actually in charge of the entertainment industry. Now, these women have struggled and they have cut a niche for themselves in a male-dominated industry. I think it's beautiful. I personally admire DJ Cuppy, and I think it's a beautiful thing.
You see, the problem that I have is that if you're doing a report, surely you know who the top people are. Because as far as I'm concerned, DJ Lambo, as far as I'm concerned anyway, I think she's number 2. In terms of the female DJs. But you can't do a report and then put DJ Cuppy. It's just like, now let's talk about female DJs in Nigeria and not put DJ Cuppy. It's like, hello.
Yeah, but that's like influence comes into play, yeah. Now,
what I'm saying is that regardless of influence, your report should be concise and comprehensive. Yeah. And then even if DJ Lambo is not there, but at least you should mention or make reference or get people to talk. Because even DJ Jimmy Jat came on and talked about, female DJ in Nigeria. So what I'm saying is that you at least brought someone else, but you didn't. Because like I said, if we had to sort of grade it, the DJ, say number 1, 2, 3, how can you say the number 1, 2, 3 are not put one person?
I think in this case, it was just a balanced mix of everybody. Now, DJ Switch is like that, how do I put it? DJ Switch is that one for the streets that everybody knows. DJ Boony is a veteran. DJ Boony came out during the days of then DJ Jimmy Jat. Yeah, she's a veteran when it comes to DJing. I'm sure DJ Switch too is more, because she's been around for a while too.
DJ Switch, but she's young and so
No, DJ Switch has been around for way too long. Trust me, DJ Switch has been there. She's been there during the days of then DJ Jimmy Jat as well. But she didn't just get enough recognition like she's getting right now.
What I'm even saying is that she seems like a youth to me, unless you're correcting me if I'm wrong.
None of them are like how.
Because the way you're saying it is like she's
when I say she's a veteran,
no, I was talking about her age, not her length of time.
In terms of her age, obviously she's going to be very young. Not very young, at least she'll be in her 30s.
30s, 20s. What I'm saying is that she's still within that. You can't look at her and think she's old.
When she started her career that really counts, not her age.
No, I was talking about her age. I'm not talking about when she started.
So you just feel she's very young?
Yes, that's what I was saying.
Okay, yeah, beautiful. They're all very young. DJ Boony, on the other hand, is a little bit older than most of them, and she's been around for a while. So I think what CNN was trying to do was get a mix and a balanced feature of all the relevant DJs. Now, DJ Cuppy is more like the new generation DJ. DJ Switch is more like the streets, and DJ Boony is like the veteran. So I don't see anything wrong with DJ Lambo not being there, but at least they were able to cover 3 very prominent female DJs in Nigeria. So I think that is beautiful. I think that's good enough. It really doesn't matter. I'm sure DJ Lambo, wherever she is, will be proud that at least they are beginning to get recognition. For CNN to come down to Nigeria to feature them on their Inside Africa, that's a big deal enough. It's enough exposure for female DJs in Nigeria.
Okay, all right. Do you have any final thoughts on DJ?
Big shout out to all the ladies out there trying to dominate the male industry. I say keep pushing, keep doing your thing. Equality is everything.
Spoken like a true advocate. All right, our next scoop is on Beyonce, and she says she wants her son to have a high IQ. Should I don't even know. Well, I'm having a private joke here, but let me not share. Because I was going to say, like, well...
no, I'm interested in that. Please say it.
Before I say, Ife, seriously, what's your take on this? Because if I go...
Well, I think this is one of those things that has been taken out of context. Yeah, because it's a full
interview once again. I saw it and I was like...
edition of the Vogue
and she said so many things, and then they just picked out just one. I was like, oh.
And he said she wants her son to have a high what?
IQ.
Just IQ. But what she actually said was high emotional IQ. That is, our son should be able to be emotional enough to know when to care, not what the society thinks about men, like we should dominate women, we should be all bossy. Now, have this high emotional IQ, be able to tell when your woman is feeling down, be able to relate to her feelings. It's all about emotions. She's trying to say that these are the things we do not teach our children, how to treat women right, how to go along with their feelings. So that's what she meant by, but they just stuck to the IQ alone, like that was all she was talking about, like she was talking about school intelligence.
IQ, school intelligence, emotional intelligence, emotional IQ, all of them IQ are IQ at the end of the day. But what I'm saying is that the real paramount thing is that it was just one sentence that was lifted out of a whole interview, and she said so many other things, and they just picked out that one sentence, and then, like you're saying now, it was even taken out of context.
Yeah, it was, totally.
But the thing is, we all aspire for our children to have, whether it's emotional intelligence or emotional IQ or whether it's academic IQ, to have these. So I'm just like, that's where I was saying I was having a private joke, because I don't understand where Beyonce is coming from in terms of saying...
I think I do where she's coming from, because she was talking about how she wanted our children to perceive the society. She wanted them to know that they can actually go for whatever they want to do, be wherever they want to be. But wouldn't you naturally
want that for your children? That's what I'm saying. It's one of those obvious things that,
is
do you want your child... Wait, seriously, do you want your child to be a retard? That's what I'm saying. It's like, hello, duh.
My question is, look, talk about if we were in an interview and they were asking you about what you wanted for your kids, you would probably state this obvious trait of what you want for your kids too. So I don't think we should make it a big deal that Beyonce is saying she wants a son.
I'm not the one making it a big deal. I'm not the one making it a big deal.
Yeah, because you're also saying it like, oh, she's stating the obvious, like,
yes,
so.
Yes, so, because that's what I'm saying. They are the ones that made it into the headlines.
I think you're just trying to play the devil's advocate, because you know there's absolutely nothing.
You're too much of a fan for you to be objective right now.
I'm not even part of the beehive. I'm not a Lakme bee, bro.
You're a Cardi B fan.
No.
You're
a Misty fan. Go find out who Misty is.
A Misty or a Missy? Did you say
what?
Missy?
What?
Oh, Misty.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
We gonna clap back.
Go on.
We gonna clap back.
Go on. Go on.
All right. So back to the story.
Yeah.
I think it's just beautiful that she said this about her son, and I totally agree to what she said, because a lot of parents are not teaching their children out. Matter of fact, a lot of parents are teaching their children how you have to be the boss, you have to be in charge. Nobody's teaching their sons how to, like, okay, you have to put yourself in their shoes. You need to know how to emotionally connect with your feelings.
Seriously, Ife, I'm just
be
like
in touch
with
with your feminine side as well. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
You see, like when we had an interview with Onyeka, she was saying to you that your mom raised you well.
Oh yeah,
that's part of raising up a child. You can't say at the end of the day, this is what you want.
The fact that my mom raised me well doesn't mean that a lot of mothers raise their children well.
Are you saying your mom is the only person that has raised the son well?
Don't twist. Don't take my words out of context. Because I'm saying that the fact that my mom raised me well doesn't mean that
so proud
a lot
to say,
of mothers,
look at you. Oh my
yeah.
Your
thank you, mama.
Is ballooning right now.
Thank you, mama.
I feel like she used a pin.
And you just go. Psh. All right,
come
so
back
to that, yeah. A lot of parents teach their son their children.
Exactly. So we should give them credit. We can't say every parent, but at least
I
a
never
majority.
said every parent. I wasn't giving the statistics. I was just talking about this is what happened. Even some children are being taught these things, but they do not take to lessons, right? They do not learn these traits. They do not learn these attributes of how to connect with your feminine side. Do you understand? A lot of men would still probably be aggressive towards a woman, even though their mom taught them, don't ever touch a woman. Do you understand? But they still do it anyway. So that's what I'm saying. Now she's saying that this is what she wishes for her son. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that, bro. I wish the same thing for my children.
That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying she's stating the obvious. That's all. So let's agree to disagree.
All right. I don't agree, but I disagree
That's
to
what
agree.
I'm saying. We are disagreeing. That's what I'm saying. We're disagreeing, aren't we? So let's agree to disagree.
Okay, we've agreed to disagree.
That's all I'm saying.
Beautiful.
Now, before we take our next story, we'll take a quick break and then we'll be right back.
Sounds like you had a good time, sir.
I'm having a good time, having a good time. A shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger. I'm gonna go, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you. Don't stop me, don't stop me. I'm having such a good time. Just give me a call. Don't stop me now.
With over 500 flights every day, Emirates brings the world together through Dubai. Fly Emirates for a world of good times.
Welcome back. It's tea time right here on Plus TV Africa, and we're moving on to our next story, which is on Juliet Ibrahim, who says, stop this habit of asking people to get married because their age mates are married. I think we've talked about this several times on many instances where we talk about the pressure.
Speaking of stating the obvious, this is the obvious. Exactly. Now you don't have a problem with this one.
I do have a problem because I always say it, Ife, whenever something has been stated and it's obvious, yes. But this one, I can understand why she's talking about it, because this is something that happens on a regular basis in Nigeria, where people, you have said it on numerous occasions, how your mom pressurizes you on a regular basis to want to get married. So that's what I'm saying, is one of these obvious that is actually a problem in Nigeria. So she's not just stating the obvious, it's a problem. And I can't say for Africa, but I know at least in Nigeria, because like in the UK or in the West, people don't pressurize you to get married because they know that you're a fully grown person, you're a fully grown woman, you're a fully grown man. If you decide you want to get married, you can get married at whatever age, and their age is just the number. But here in Nigeria, and like we've said over and over during our conversations, here in Nigeria, it's like a status symbol. Some people want to say, oh, I'm married, you're not married, so you're a child, and I'm going to, and they put people who are married on a pedestal. And I'm like, seriously? Like, where is Lakwe when we need her? Because she is also on the same page as I am. And I know if she were here, she would have said something along those lines. So based on what I've said, and based on some of the things you said, and based on some of the experiences that you've had with your mom, can you relate or identify to what Ibrahim is saying?
I can understand. I can relate to what she's saying. Juliet's always, funny enough, she seems to me like she's some relationship expert nowadays.
That's what everyone
seems to be saying. Because she's always giving relationship advice here and there. And I'm beginning to wonder, is she just heartbroken or she just found a new calling for herself? Because
before you know it, she'll be a sexual
therapist. Self-acclaimed.
Self-acclaimed. That's why I used it in quotes.
Yeah. So, well, but in this case, we don't have a choice but to agree. I think the society is putting a lot of pressure on a lot of people. Matter of fact, the moment you move out of your parents' house in Nigeria, they believe, oh, the next thing for you to do is how to go and start your own family. Not knowing that there's a lot that comes with a family. There's a lot of self-development that needs to be done. there's a lot of accusation of stuff because you're not going, like I always say, I'm not going to bring someone's daughter into my house and I would still be thinking of how to pay my rent. Do you understand? Like, if I'm bringing you into my house...
I'm glad you say that because some people think it's okay to do that, which is not right.
Some people think it's okay, or because, I work, my wife works, so she's going to support. Yeah, a woman is supposed to support a man. Yes, I agree. But there are some certain things that a man needs to put in place before you even start getting certain support
because
from
like
a woman.
Marriage is like a house. You have to put the foundation in place. If the foundation is not there, that's why some marriages crumble and some people don't know. You put
I'm not even trying to put the foundation in place. I'm trying to put the mansion in place. I'm telling you.
Said, Ife.
I'm telling you, no foundations, mansion. I'll not tell you, I have a land, I've done the foundation. No. I come move into my mansion. That's the next stop. So that's how it's supposed to be. But the society now, you go to people's weddings, you go to celebrate with them, and then you start saying, when will you marry too now? When will your own come? Then you see this annoying auntie that comes to you like, is that her? You just came to the party with the
hello.
Is she the one? Our daughter. I wondering whose daughter?
Seriously.
Ma, when did you give birth to this girl? You get that kind of thing, but it's just the society we have
And then some
found.
people do it like without even realizing that they're actually putting pressure. Like in this example that you've given, she just thinks, okay, she's being very friendly, she's being very open, and making the girl feel comfortable without realizing that you would have maybe whoever the guy is would have second thoughts.
But like you said, it's part of our culture. You get.
I don't think it's part. I think it's Nigerians that have just imbibed this and embraced it, and now they're making it part. Exactly, because right from time it's not been. You select your woman, a woman selects her man, and then remember, back in the days things were not so difficult as now financially. So the economy also has to come into play.
True that. So I just think a lot of people should take a leaf from this and just know that putting pressure on anybody to get married, because that's what leads to a lot of broken homes at the end of the day, because you rush into it and then you rush out of it because you just want to be...
It's not just even the broken homes. I remember an incident where a lady was 40 years old and she hadn't married, and then all of a sudden, because of the pressure, she committed suicide. And this was here in Nigeria as well. Yes. So...
Well, too bad. I just think... people shouldn't also feel the need to be pressured. Now...
So, because I was going to ask you, Ife, I think you should do your advocacy thing here and speak to all our fellow Nigerians.
All our fellow, to all the Lord of the Rings out there. Okay, to all the women and all the men out there getting pressured to get married.
No, I want you to speak to the people that are doing the pressurizing.
Oh.
Yes.
And let's start from the ones getting pressured. Okay. Don't listen to them. Marry when you're ready. And for those of you pressuring us, keep pressuring us, and we will stop listening to you at some point. So you will get the message.
No, but the thing is, it's not even right for us to not listen. They shouldn't even have to. That's what I'm saying.
Yes. So I think you've said it all. You've advocated for me already. So yes, please stop pressuring us. When is the right time? We would get married.
All right. On that note, we wrap up the show. That's where we're going to draw the curtains today. Join us later this afternoon for afternoon tea. Until then, a big thank you to my co-anchor Ife Oshunkeye, the entire production team, and our stylist courtesy of Kudi Empire. I'm Tokunbo Taiwo saying, buongiorno.